Okay, on example number 4, we're going to graph an ellipse centered at the origin from an equation that's not in standard form. So graph the ellipse given by the equation 4x squared plus 25x squared is equal to 100. We're going to rewrite the equation in standard form and then identify and label the center, vertices, co-vertices, and the foci. Now step number 1, we're first going to use algebra to rewrite the equation in standard form. Now, when we want to write it in standard form, we need to make sure it's equal to the number 1, and right now it's equal to 100. So in order to do this, to make it 1, we can divide every term by 100, because 100 divided by 100 gives you 1. 25 over 100 is the same thing as y squared over 4, and 4 over 100 is the same thing as x squared over 25. Now it's in standard form. Now, in number 2, we have to determine the position of the major axis. So the number under the x squared, 25, is greater than the number under y squared, which is 4. So we can say the major axis is on the x-axis. And therefore, the equation is going to be in the form of x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared, which is equal to 1, where a squared is 25 and b squared is equal to 4. So it follows that the center of the ellipse is 0, 0. The coordinates of the vertices are going to be plus or minus a, 0, which is plus or minus the square root of 25, 0, which is equal to plus or minus 5, 0. The coordinates of the co-vertices are 0 plus or minus b, which is equal to 0 plus or minus the square root of 4, which becomes 0 plus or minus 2. The coordinates of the foci are plus or minus c, 0, where c squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. Taking the square root of both sides is plus or minus the square root of a squared minus b squared. We get 25 minus 4, which is 21, so it becomes plus or minus the square root of 21. And therefore, the coordinates of the foci are plus or minus the square root of 21, 0. Then we plot and label the center, the vertices, the co-vertices, and the foci, and draw a smooth curve to form the ellipse. So, the vertices we have negative 5, 0, 5, 0. We know the foci is negative square root of 21, 0, and negative square root of 21, 0. We know the co-vertices are 0, negative 2, and 0, 2. And again, connecting our points, we get our ellipse.